Ndemi Atene cheki.
Can we touch your hair? Can we touch your hair nisikie kwanza? This is your hair.
Yeah, it is my hair, but you can't touch it because.
Why?
Because but when you go down watanga na nini. My parents are easy because they're also ex-Mau Mau.
Oh, they fought in Mau Mau or
like
the lineage.
The lineage.
Okay.
So they also dread heads.
Like your mom?
Yeah.
And your dad too?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to another super episode of the Celebrity Exposure. My name is Mercy Sodi and thank you so much guys for the love and the support on the last videos manze. Naona tunaendelea tu kuendelea kuongeza subscribers and the likes and the comments and it makes me feel super amazing. But you know guys, this is yet another segment na leo niko maeneo ya Rongai. Niwasee nimefika Rongai for the very first time. That means yani tunaendelea tu kumit wasanii wanazidi kutumit pale ndani ya Celebrity Exposure. And in today's segment takuwa naongea na msanii. Huyu msanii when it comes to the buzz alisema nyinyi mtu mko na hype tu peke yenu, so endeleeni ku hype, lakini ako na buzz above buzz. Not only that, he's also doing a different kind of music, yani besides the usual that tumekuwa tukisikia, alafu pia anachanganya mother tongue pale ndani, inakuwa ni mixture ingine wazimu, mixture ingine wanga. Anyway guys, ladies and gentlemen, help me in welcoming the one and only Ndemi is in the building.
Yo, ka unajiona weni mbaya bring it on. Ka umejitambua sana bring it on. Ukijichocha sindi sawa bring it on. Bring it on oya nani bring it on. Ha, ka unajiona weni mbaya bring it on. Ka umejitambua sana bring it on. Ukijichocha sindi sawa bring it on. Bring it on oya nani bring it on. Industry imejaa famous amateurs na mafakes wananingo angwi wali complain ati covid misjay kuata na off peak ngoma zao ziko offbeat na kanyanga kama ostrich mumeivisha tu magossip amsongangi juu ya mushene kimdomo ndiyo kinene movement ne atene thayo face in the mountain son of the soil was begotten reincarnation of a Kenaten wallet inaendelea kufaten mifuko nazo ziko swollen nikiwa hapa mko sorted na due to public demand alimu amekuwa most wanted.
Ndemi hapa ndikuwa alimu Mr. Atene. Yeah, and thanks for having me.
It's been for quite some time.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? How Rongai is amazing.
Yeah.
So unajificha?
Well, hata hapa ni by the way mimi naishi huko juu kabisa, the hills. That's where I draw my inspiration.
Yeah. Okay, so mimi kwanza wase, can we touch your hair? Can we touch your hair nisikie kwanza? This is your hair.
Yeah, it is my hair, but you can't touch it because.
Why?
Because but when you go down watanga na nini. You see me in your dreams so much.
Let's try. But anyway, for how long have you been having this hair?
So hii August ndafikisha 5 years.
In your 5 years?
Yeah, 2017 I was shaving. The other elections I was shaving. I was doing that box thing. So yeah, right now it was pretty gone.
In your 5 years?
Yeah.
What's my hair doing? Mimi nikiwaambia langu nimekaa for many years mtashanga sana. So how is this your style or is this your brand or what is it?
Well, it's when you see me, you see my whole personality. So this is strictly my roots and basically everything. It's my brand. It's my you will see it in my music, so it reflects.
So you don't shika huku nyuma, it just stays like that.
Sometimes naekanga moso do, you know.
Zile mbili ya mmoja.
Nitafanya hivi. Let me say I'm an African-centered artist. Like I try mixing folklore and just music with a percussion feel. And let me say I'm just a unique artist.
Definitely a unique artist.
And I just love fusing different types of African sounds and bringing something new. Apart from that, I'm a teacher. I have a school. Yeah.
You're a teacher?
Yes.
Okay. Teacher for what?
I have a school, it's called Atene Mystery School. And basically I teach African esoterics, African culture, knowledge of self. And yeah, apart from that I also make accessories.
Like the one you're wearing?
Yeah.
Do you know what you have on your neck is what I have on my legs?
Yeah.
It's actually the same color, guys. Yeah.
So we are twinning.
Only that I'm in red and black, but I think it looks beautiful.
Yeah. So basically I also smelt metal and make accessories. Yeah.
Okay, before we go any further, I've actually noticed there's a lot of connection between you and the African, let me say African vibe.
Yeah.
Starting from how you look, your hair and everything.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to attach you as a person and also your music with Africa? Let's say African culture.
Yeah, because you can't separate the artist from the content that he has inside. The moment I separate that, I become a pretender, and I tend to copy other artists, and I lack that originality.
Okay, so there's something I've been wanting to ask you for a very long time, starting from the time on a picture zako IG and your songs and the cover songs and everything. There's a way you present yourself. Me, I saw you and I was like, this is like the African Jesus. Why do you portray yourself in such manner?
You're saying because of the
kulikuwa na hiyo Kikoi, there was the Kikoi thing, and then there was the one that was much of like Jesus. You know, guys, the Jesus movies we still watch. There was more of that idea portrayed in your music. Why such ideas?
You see, that picture went viral.
The one ya Kikoi orange.
Yeah.
Okay.
It had this global reach and global appeal because I think I'm the only Kenyan artist who has been reposted on Behance. Many people don't know Behance, but it's like it's a platform for the top tier art. So
like African artists.
No, global.
Or global.
It's a global
artists.
thing. It's like Pinterest. It's like Pinterest. So the picture went viral, and they posted me in their website.
Wow.
They posted me on their Twitter handle.
Wow.
And then I later found it on Pinterest.
Wow. So if you guys go to Pinterest right now, watapata the picture.
Yeah.
So who came up with that idea, your picture?
I've always wanted to execute such things, and probably in the future I'll also venture into film. Yeah, and bring out that African epic type of film. Yeah.
Okay. So far, how would you say is the response of your music kwa watu wa outside? Like, not even in Kenya, outside?
Yeah, like I have a very huge African American following. They tend to gravitate to my music and art. And I also teach Black Americans.
In your school?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I know. Also here, it's jeshi kwa ground is solid. So yeah, you're looking at one of the one of the big artists will take over the industry within no time. Yeah.
And nimesikia artists wakisema that kuna wale ambao wana suggest that locally the music is not being accepted, like watu wa huku hawatambui, but when they go outside it's a different response. For instance, like Iani had gone for a tour in Congo, so when alikuwa ameenda huko akirudi alipatiwa gari as a gift, but here you would find you've been here for like 20-30 years but hakuna mtu atawai kupatia gift kama. Would you say the same, like what's true?
Basically, I feel you have to put in work as a Kenyan artist. So I understand the Kenyan audience. I don't feel like they don't show support. I feel like you have to put in the work. Kenyan fans are very supportive, and you just have to put in work for great results and reception. Yeah.
So it's all about the effort so that you can get 50-50 from the fans.
Yeah. Watu wekele mboka.
Ati nini?
Watu wekele mboka.
Mboka ndio.
Like see, put in work.
Oh, mboka ni kazi.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. Ndemi, first of all, where do you come from? Like, where is your home?
So basically, right now I live in past Kiseria. But originally I'm from Nyeri. That's why you also see the Mau Mau feel with my hair. So I'm from the same village as Kimathi and Wangari Maathai. So so I have to live up to that legacy.
So you want to tell what huko wako na Mau Mau, let me call it Mau Mau.
Of course, Mau Mau started in Nyeri.
Yeah.
So, and it's the dreadlocks of the Mau Mau that inspired the Rastafari movement.
Yes, yeah.
So dreadlocks, it's not saying like people never used to have dreadlocks in ancient times, but it's Mau Mau who popularized dreadlocks into popular culture. So when you look at me, you see the brand and also the Mau Mau attachment.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So home, like this is not an issue because what wanakwanga such hair wanasema, oh me can't go home with this hair. Nini.
Yeah. My parents are easy because they're also ex Mau Mau.
Oh, they fought in Mau Mau or
like
the lineage.
The lineage.
Okay.
So they're also dreadheads.
Like your mom?
Yeah.
And your dad too?
Right now he doesn't have, but he used to. Yeah.
Where?
Plus also, the movement is not all about the hair. It's the spirit inside.
The spirit inside.
Yeah.
So what's the spirit? Like, what does the spirit entail?
Of course, it's always rebellion against the system. You have to just, it's just a sign of rebellion against an oppressive system. Yeah.
Okay, now speaking about rebellion against an oppressive system, right now we are heading on to the elections. So you as a young person, what do you feel is that thing that is oppressing, yani imekukalia in country?
Basically right now, you see, the Rutos and Railas, they are headed for retirement. I feel like the old elite time is over. What the main problem with Kenyans is they don't have knowledge of self. The problem is not politicians. The problem is self-reliance and thinking for yourself and going deep into your mind and coming up with innovative ways of inventing new ways of coping with so-called life.
Yeah.
So it's just like music. There's no excuse. You put in the work, and of course the era of tribalism is kind of fading. So Right now, it's just about
Yeah.
going deep in your mind and coming up with new ways of doing things.
Doing things.
Yeah.
So do you feel like there's that one leader that is ready to, bring that change that we need?
No. There is no leader in mainstream politics who can bring change. First, we are supposed to do away with the system of voting leaders after every 5 years. The recurring system of voting leaders after every 5 years. That system will never salvage Kenya. That's how I feel.
So you feel like after how long?
I feel like we're supposed to change the whole system. Like, there are a lot of things that we should do individually before even thinking about having a Western kind of democracy country.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Those are words of wisdom from the man with the buzz. Now let's get into your music.
Yeah.
How do you write your songs? Because your songs has mad lyrics.
Yeah.
How do you get to, get the ideas and put them into place, and how you execute them?
Yeah. So I tend to push my pen. Right now, I don't think there's a person who is as creative as I am with the pen. No. Ego aside, because
facts.
Yeah. I try and push my pen compared to. I don't like coming up with mediocre content. So plus I feel I'm a little bit exposed in terms of my scholarly side.
Like education.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it tends to push my pen compared to
improved.
Yeah. I feel like my pen is a little bit advanced compared to the common hard.
Hey, commoners. Okay, so umesema una feel you're on a different level as compared to artists here in Kenya.
Pen game yangu na cheki ni unopposed, unstoppable flows that in a menopause, leader of the new school, how I come close. Best.
No. My music sells itself.
Your music
you
sells.
You can tell.
So what is that like biggest achievement so far you have experienced regarding your music since you started?
Yeah. Some of my music have been they have been used as movie scores.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Come on,
like there's a certain documentary in the States that was involving Black Americans, and they used it. So whenever like you see my pen is still growing, it's becoming more sharp. So I feel moving forward, I'll be among the greats.
Okay, now that you've mentioned, can you let us know how does that thing work, by the way? Because you find a local artists don't know how those things work. Like, did that filmmaker agency what you call or kakwambia, hey, we're using your song, or how did that happen?
You see, me, I believe in just putting my work out there, and people gravitate towards it. Like the picture I did, the whole set of pictures. I got like comments from Belgium, Sweden.
Wow.
I don't think there's an artist who has achieved such putting out. No, it's not even recognition.
Look at this guy trying to be humble.
No, putting out work, and then people gravitate towards it.
Yeah.
So, especially the Twitter thing, like Behance even putting it on its Twitter. It's like, I don't know, it's like the Grammys, BET, put in your work, like your performance in their channel, it was a big deal. So when they used my music in the documentary, they were scouting for people who are doing that niche type of
Such
music.
kind, yeah.
And I managed even to beat other artists who have even a better diction than me in English. Yeah.
Okay, so how would you classify the kind of music that you do?
I'd call it Afro-futuristic, and at the same time advocating for self-awareness, knowledge of self, but I'd call it Afro-futuristic.
Okay, amazing. So here, who would you want to do a collab with?
Love to work with there's a vernacular artist called Joyce Wamama. I'd love to, put her somewhere in the hook, and we can mash up with her a track. Yeah.
So the fact that umesema you're from Nyeri, is that the reason why some of your music are in Kikuyu?
Yeah, of course. I'm deeply rooted, so language is very key. I can't sell my art as much as when I use a foreign language, and also I also mix with Kiswahili because I also studied Kiswahili in campus.
Or as a language, like
no, I did a
what?
I did a double major in Kiswahili and religious studies. So it also pushed my pen. And I'm good with sentences and in writing sentences and just prose writing.
No wonder you can hit the buzz. So does you doing Kikuyu feel like unatenganisha your audience? Because kuna wenye they don't understand.
Yeah. But you see, I've seen like other Kenyans just gravitating to the vibe.
Yeah.
Because my music is full of vibes. It's not even language. It just gravitates to it. So it's like just seeing a person from another country. You can see he's good looking. He's not speaking your language, but you can dig his vibes.
Actually, people try now to like, okay, so what is this person doing, and all that. Yeah, okay, all right. So where do you record your music? Because as you know, this channel we usually interact with so many upcoming artists. Now most of them wanasemanga shida inakuanga pale ku locate a specific studio and a person and actually a team that is very supportive. How has that been for you in your journey of music?
The good thing about me is I identified people who I can work with.
So
people who understand my sound. I guess while I was still in campus, I was still scouting, jumping.
So you had started then in campus?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was jumping from this studio to this studio, so that to know which producer will understand me. And right now I'm grounded. I know a couple of people to go to if I want to achieve a certain sound, a certain feel. Yeah.
So what would be your advice to upcoming artists who are still, trying to discover their niche and trying to discover like their space in this industry? Because say industry kuna vitu mingi, there are all kinds of songs. We have Engeton, we have the other day we were with a guy who's doing amapiano. So what would be your advice to such artists?
I watched the K47 interview, so
okay.
So when you say amapiano, I think you're pointing towards it.
Yeah, cartoon.
Cartoon, not K47. Cartoon.
I watched the K47 interview.
So
okay.
Cartoon 47.
Yeah.
So like him, he has found his the road that he will follow. I feel what you first have to is to identify what fits for you, and run away with that. Yeah.
Okay, so right now, maybe nataka kuuliza more about your songs.
Yeah.
So for instance, there's a freestyle that you did that you crash, ukaikill, ukaitupa.
Yes.
Tell us about the freestyles.
I was doing the freestyles just to, you know, just setting my foundation and go to identify what I'm all about. Plus, just working on my skill set because it's part of achieving that 10,000 hours of practice. Yeah.
So you have like 10,000 hours of practice a month?
For an artist to be, you know, to reach those top-notch levels, you have to achieve those hours.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm hearing it for the first time.
No, in every field, you have to, in every field that you are, you have to be the best. You have to, so for you to be the best, people say you have to hit those 10,000 hours of practice. Yeah.
So when do you do your practice for you?
Well, you know the booth is a beast. So you must always stay near a studio. Because it's not for you to be 100% as an artist, because you just can't record and go home, and you have to stay alert and stay near the mic for you to achieve that 100% artistry type of mood. Yeah.
Okay, tell us about the Cypher song. Kwanza, I would want to know what was the response for this song, because personally it blew my mind.
Yeah, it had like good, it had very good traction.
Yeah.
But it was part of a series of freestyles I was doing. So it seemed that the fans gravitated to such things, and I gave what the fans want. But basically the traction was good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Even the lyrics and the words to it, and I think it's very true about the things that you talk about. It's basically vitu zenye ziufanyika, and also there's a bit of dissing kidogo pale, but it was an amazing song. So
yeah.
What are some of the songs that say unaandika, and what should we be looking forward to?
Well, right now I'm working on my EP. No, but I won't release it. I'll release it in portions. But basically, just to mark this space, I'll be a Kenyan household name. Yeah.
In a few years to come. Ama months.
You've gone too far.
Weeks.
You never know.
Alright, Ndemi, so it's been super amazing having you on Celebrity Exposure.
Yeah.
And for those guys that wanataka to get in touch with you, mwambie wakupate wapi?
Yeah. So on Instagram, Ndemi, Facebook, Ndemi Waite, Instagram also Ndemi Waite. But if you just Google Ndemi, you'll find YouTube, Ndemi Waite. So, and my accessories handle is Atene. Yeah.
And the school, wale ambao wanataka kujua.
Yeah. Atene Mystery School across all social media.
Across all social media. How do you say in Kikuyu we are closing? Tora what? Torahiga, Oreu, Tuehaha,
yes.
Na Demi,
yes.
Arakwera.
Kama ni ku parting shot. Tusema dhayo.
Dhayo. Yani peace.
Yeah.
Tupatie freestyle. Mimi mpaka nikwe kwa hii freestyle. Tufanye ya Kikuyu na Kiswahili.
East Africa's rap finest, most wanted na downloaded kwa devices. Best kwa wote walio high, ama fala wamenishindia tu kwa high. Oh, a bunch of cloud chasers na dropping verse wanapanda na blood pressure. Inabidi wafanyiwe joma check up. Hata uwe na favor ya fans nitakumesa up. Nikiwa fresha niliaipisha maprofesa. Kule ndizo crumbs inaanguka chini ya meza. Hakuna rapa siwezi smoke. Abe wageto uptown unemployed ama job. Akuwe danda ama akuwe well thumbed. Akuwe anaishi kwake ama kwa rento. Wote na wapatia a proper send off.
Send off. Anyway guys, tunawapatia a proper send off of the celebrity expression. This has been Mercy Soni alongside Ndemi. Hey, alright guys, so tumeambiwa tunawapatia proper send off, alafu hizo macrams mkulie chini ya meza.
What is your performing rate? Na mwambia it all depends. Na nini? Kama nimeamka nikifeel overconfident, ambia wakili si sign hizo documents. You're dealing with the most competent. Na show si show kasi ja 10 bale ya poster mjenge kimonument.